Hi, it's August 15th, and the last time I posted a video was July 31st. Most of what I've done in August has been impacted by 16 days of muscle contractions and spasms, and not being able to sleep more than a 45 minutes to an hour period at a time before I have to change positions and I jerk myself awake with more pain in my back. But because watercolor painting doesn't really take a long time commitment, and I do short little bits of time and then let it dry and come back and do some more, I've mostly kept up with the daily watercolor paintings. I just haven't filled up to making a video. So what I have is a lot of dragons because I saw a challenge named after Smaug from the Lord of the Rings. It's called Smaugust 2026. But the first one I'm going to show you is a little shorebird with a sand flea in its bill. So this is not a dragon, obviously, but this was my August 2nd painting. And the challenge for August 4th was Great White Shark Dragon. My first one just basically looked like a great white shark. So I had this sunken ship and it was supposed to have a hoard of gold spilling out from it, but it didn't look very dragony. So then I tried the great white shark idea again, the same day. And I tried to have bat-like wings that would unfold from the fins and kind of a Pentosaurus face, which I gotta admit, does that not look more like a bunny rabbit to you? Anyhow, 2 attempts at great white shark, and then no dragons here, but ancient, beautiful, wise sea turtles. And I really liked how this one turned out. The one at the top is supposed to have the head disappearing up through the waves, if you can call it waves. Anyway, the sunlit surface. So then there was Peacock Dragon. And I got a peacock that breathes fire. Maybe yes, maybe no on the dragony. There's some smoke too. There's a few unusual colors for a peacock, but still basically a peacock. Then it was Owl Dragon, and I went for a snowy owl look. And that one is a little more dragony, I think. I like it. But it also kind of just looks like a totem pole owl. And then this is squirrel dragons. But I was also thinking of the Taylor Swift song, How Did It End? Sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G. I love her lyrics. And then there was Goliath Beetle Dragon. And a Goliath beetle, the beetle's like as big as my hand. This part kind of looked like a dragon head to me. So I added a few little eye details, but this is basically what the body would look like. These wings would be coming up out of the shell here. And then they have like the biggest larva in the beetle's kingdom. They're huge. And this is what the larva looks like. So I moved the larva into a dragon body, relocated the wings a little bit, and tried to make a dragon that looked very Goliath beetle-y. They're fascinating creatures, though. I didn't know anything about them, so I researched a little bit before I painted. And then I love the Jungle Book, the old Jungle Book. And when I saw that the challenge was vulture and dragons, I remembered those 4 that were supposed to be based on the Beatles until John Lennon refused to voice it. And then that kind of the Beatles look and a bit the Monkees kind of voices. And what do you want to do? Don't start that again. I love those characters. So they're mostly vultures, but there's the dragon tails and a few teeth in the bill. I'm not getting very far with the prompts. And I think the next one is pretty. Not real dragony, but it's pretty. And it's a Luna moth dragon. So it's got a tiny bit of dragony body with those Luna moth wings. The silhouette of another one flying across the moon because Luna. And that was from August 13th. Yesterday's was wolf. So I have a wolf dragon mother with 2 cubs in the forest on a lichen covered stone or possibly a stump. That one I think is kind of fun. And I really like the one I did for today, which is supposed to be betta fish. And I did it very, very wet on wet. Painted the fish with the water and then just dropped the colors in. And elongated the body to make it more dragony. And I just think it's pretty. And that's where I'm at for right now. And good God, I hope I end up feeling better. I really tried. I called my doctor. And they were like, yeah, you haven't been in for a while, but the next appointment that we have available is September 8th. You can come in for labs. You can see the doctor on September 16th. And so I asked for maybe a refill of the prescription of diazepam that I had. It was 5 milligrams 10 times a day. I mean, not 10 times a day, 10 days in a row, once a day. And I had tried it the last time I had painful muscle spasms, but by the time they refilled it, the muscle spasms were there, and I didn't know if it worked or not. And the prescription was last refilled March of 2025. So I'd gotten rid of the pills because they were so old, and she wouldn't refill them, so I still don't know if that would actually have worked or not. Fortunately, a friend of mine, David, bought me a heating pad, and it's about the only relief I have. I've been using that Voltaren gel, but it didn't help at all. I used Icy Hot Biofreeze. Those help better. And the heating pad lets me relax again until I need to shift positions or move, like sitting here right now, making the video. I'm not really in any pain, but the minute I go to stand up, all these tiny little areas of muscles in my back, I'll just like all, don't do it right now because I just even thought about it. Yeah, I'm not doing good, but I will do better, and I hope you're doing great. Take care.